Hello. It's time for our Mindset Sunday, and I am definitely in a very different environment today because I had to record this for you guys. I'm always want to make sure that you have your mindset moment no matter what. So I recorded this one and so I could send it to you. I just finished my yoga class, and you know what? This is how you know when you're fully connected to the universe, that the universe will always be trying to send you messages. We've had a lot to happen this week. I try my best not to bring any thing in out from the outside so much because I want you to move from the inside out, and so I don't focus on what may be in the news or what may be happening, because I want you to take this time to stay centered and to stay with yourself and stay with your being, to recenter yourself and find out what's important to you. This chapter today, I jumped to 70 today, not even knowing. I've never, as I said, this was a gift. This meditation on the mat was a gift to me from another yogi nurse when I was in the hospital for my shoulder surgery. But this chapter is interesting how it came up during this week. So I want to read it to you. I want you to reflect on it. I want you to take it and let the message be received to you as it is. It says, there is an inner light that comes into the faces of those who have begun to walk the path. Initially, we are filled with self-conscious fear. Our yoga practices are all about trying to get it right. We are practicing yoga with the same suppressed hopelessness with which we experience a life that doesn't quite work. Then one bright morning, the energy moves. We wake from our spiritual winter. Oftentimes, we are the last to see the difference. Those around us are captivated by the new sparkle in our eyes, the radiance that seems to shine from within, the bloom of health. Eventually, we get it. Slowly, we awaken to those barely perceptible changes, the outer manifestations of the profound shift in our life. He goes on to say, when this happened, this is what blew my mind. He was talking about how he joined the army. He joined the infantry under the U.S. Army, under Ronald Reagan, when they were gearing up for war. And as an officer, he said, I knew that if we did go to war, that he would likely die. And he had privately prepared himself for death, and he had no regrets. He said all he ever wanted to be was a warrior, and now he was maybe going to either live or die. And he talks about how he did not experience fatalism as negative, but he saw his role in our society as an honor. Then one spring morning, just months after coming back, he was out jogging, and then he was able to really grasp the fact that he had survived, that many others had died, but he was able to come back, and he had been spared. He said suddenly in the walking outside, he could smell the dust on the road. He could smell the pines. He could feel how good it was to be home. And he realized it was grace. And to run and to be able to walk and feel the rhythm of his breath, to feel his human life, and to experience love in that moment. And he was alive. And he said, I could feel myself being turned by the love that moves the sun. I think this was deeply moving because it's a touch into understanding how deep things may go, how deep those things, those decisions that are made will resonate and will be lived in the bodies of others, right? And how we can be grateful of where we are, the ability to be in a nice home, to be alive, and maybe want to extend that same gratefulness to others outside of ourselves. So it was interesting to have that be the passage today that I read to my students in yoga. I was like, how would the universe give me something about war and in an area that's very similar to what's happening now? But again, let us experience love. Let us experience our aliveness, and let our hearts be turned by the love that moves the sun today. May we have a prayer in our heart for peace, right? Okay, that's my message to you today. Sorry I had to record it. I had to be away today, but I always want to make sure you get in your mindset movement. Maybe get in some yoga, get in some movement, walk outside. I see the sun is coming out. We have sunny skies this week here in Atlanta. Make use of it. Go out, feel your aliveness, spread some peace and joy. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.